Salutations friends, welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be a very fun swatch video. I've already been using this product for a little bit, so it's not going to be first impressions, but I am going to give you a little bit of a review and final thoughts on it, but I thought that I would swatch it for you. And it is the super hyped up Kathleen Lights Makeup Geek Collab Highlighter Palette. So, I know there's a lot of videos out there talking about this palette, but if you would like to watch one more, keep watching, because I'm going to tell you what I think. First, I want to talk about the packaging. I absolutely love it. This is the sleeve that it comes in. It says Kathleen Lights Highlighter Palette. It tells you how much of the product there is. It's each pan is 7 grams, and on the back it says a little quote from Kathleen and a really gorgeous picture of her. I mean, she's always gorgeous, but this one's super glamorous. And it says, "I'm so happy and in love with this highlight palette. I wanted to create 3 wearable shades that suit every single skin tone in one place. A shade for fair skin, medium skin, and for deeper skin tones. So no matter who you are, you can rock these highlights and be glowy and beautiful. You can even mix them to create your custom shade. Hope you love this as much as I do." So, this is the palette, and I'm going to take it out of the sleeve. Dun, 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 dun. And this is the palette, and it is beautiful. This is slightly raised, so it's got this beautiful kind of like Art Deco feel to it, which I think all of Makeup Geek has. And then on the back it tells you the 3 different shades, which is Sunlight, Starlight, and Nightlight. Now for the shades. Okay. So I'm going to open the palette. The only issue I have with the packaging, which isn't really an issue, is this is kind of blank. Everything else is so beautiful and so like perfect. And you know, I'm not saying there should have been a mirror here, but it would have been nice if there was like a quote or something, or maybe it just said Kathleen Lights on it. I don't know, that's just me. But here are the 3 colors. This one is Nightlight, this one is Starlight, and this one is Sunlight. Now, I do believe this is for the lighter tones, or maybe this is for lighter tones, medium tones, and darker tones. And I'm going to swatch these for you guys, and then I'm going to let you know what I think. So the first one I'm going to swatch is going to be Nightlight. These are really buttery and really beautiful. So here we go. Chimney sweep fingers. So that is Nightlight. And I'm going to go in with this finger. This is Starlight. I believe Starlight. Yeah, Starlight. I'm going to go with my thumb actually. And this is Sunlight? Yeah, Sunlight. No, wait. Yeah, Sunlight. So we have Nightlight, Sunlight, or yes. Sorry, I get these confused. Alright, so this is Nightlight, Starlight, and Sunlight. I'm like reading backwards, and I'm like, that's not the right one. I know it's the other way around. So this is, I'm moving forward because my chair is moving, Nightlight, Starlight, and Sunlight. As you can see, they're all really beautiful. Nightlight, I think, is the best for fair skin. I'm actually wearing it now, and it looks really, really nice. It's very, and I'm not comparing these guys. I'm moving back. I'm not comparing these guys to say that one copy the other. I just like to use this as a comparison because it is a really popular highlighter that a lot of people have in their collection, so it's a good point of comparison. I'm not saying that it's the same or a dupe or anything, but this looks to me to be very similar to Champagne Pop, only this looks to be a little bit, I want to say not pinkier, but a little bit cooler. Champagne Pop to me is a little bit more warm. This looks to be a little bit more cool toned. And they're really beautiful. And I actually wore Champagne Pop and this together yesterday, and it looked really, really beautiful together. So what I would say is that these are gorgeous colors. They last all day. They're really butterly. They're really beautiful and they look really nice. So again, these are the swatches. And then let me tell you a little bit about the palette and the product and if I think it's worth the money. So this palette is not cheap. This palette isn't super expensive. It's around the same cost as the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kits, which are $40. This is $39. So I would say if you were interested in this palette and you liked the colors, then it's definitely worth it quality-wise. The quality of these highlighters are beautiful. They're buttery, they last all day, they look gorgeous on the skin. But keep in mind, excuse me, and she did even say this in the back, that she picked one highlighter per skin tone. So this is light, this is medium, this is dark. Now, obviously, if you're light skin, you can wear any of these. If you're darker skin toned, you can wear any of these. You're more than welcome to wear makeup however you want. However, if you are the person who doesn't like to, I don't want to say step out of your comfort zone because it sounds negative. A lot of people like to have a very natural looking highlight with a little bit of a glow. So if you're fair skin, you probably wouldn't want to use this one. And if you're dark skinned and you like to have kind of a glow but you don't like anything looking too light on your skin, this is obviously probably going to be too light depending on your skin tone and your undertones in your skin, if you're cooler, if you're warmer, and all that jazz. The middle tone is also kind of, to me, a little bit more rose goldy, so this could also be used more as a over your blush to just kind of add a little bit of a pop. But I would say if you tend to stick to one tone of highlighter, if you like really light, if you're fair and really dark and golden, if you're darker skin tone, then I would say because two of these colors you might not use, this might not be worth the money to you. But if you do like to play around with highlighters and shimmery bronzers and different makeup, then obviously this is going to be beautiful. These are also beautiful. You can use these on your eyes. You can put these on your lips for just like a pop of, you know, drama. They're really, 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 really good. So generally I would say the palette quality-wise is definitely worth the money. Absolutely. It's a beautiful palette. The packaging is gorgeous. You get nice big pans. You get a beautiful selection of highlighters that are really a gorgeous quality. They last all day. They look really nice on the skin. They're not chunky. They're not glittery. They're just really, really beautiful. But again, if you tend to stick to one or two highlighters and you don't like to go too dark or too light depending on your skin tone, you might only use one of the highlights out of this palette, so it might not be worth the money because of that alone. But if you like to collect highlighters, if you wanted to support Kathleen Lights, if you like to play around with different colors, or even if you like to stick with the same color highlight but you want it to be a little bit more adventurous and maybe like try new things, this is a great palette to get. So I would definitely say this is an amazing product, an amazing palette. I love the colors, I love the packaging, it lasts all day. It's a really top-notch palette and the quality-wise is definitely worth the $40. I hope you liked this video and I hope you liked this review and swatches of this palette from Kathleen Lights and Makeup Geek. If you have any questions or experience with the palette, please like, comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. Anyway, that concludes my review and swatches on the Kathleen Lights Makeup Geek palette. I hope you liked this video. Again, real quick, I think it's a great palette. I think it's definitely worth the money. I just think that if you stick to one or two highlighters and you don't like to go stray too far from your skin tone, I would say pass on it. But if you like to be adventurous or collect highlighters or things like that, it's definitely worth it. In any case, I hope you liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and feel free to subscribe. It's free, I'm free, and I put out new videos every Monday through Friday and sometimes on the weekends as well, so I'll always have something for you to watch. In any case, I hope you guys are all happy and healthy and have a great day, month, year, whatever, and I'll see you next time. Bye.